What's up, everybody? It's your boy JS Gallo with Omizzi. We back. It's time to get down to business, do another episode of The Indecision. You already know. Let's get it on.
Yo, what's good, homie? Oh man, so glad to be here today. How you doing, my dog?
Chilling, man. I'm just glad we got to finally hop on and get another episode. It's been a little while.
Yeah, man. It's been a good minute, man. And one thing I want to say, man, shout out to all of our listeners from Florida, all our listeners from NorCal. You know what I'm saying? We're here today and we're gonna give you some good stuff, man. We're gonna get into the collection. We're gonna dig today. But before we get to all that, man, I know, a lot of you we do get messages on the side and a lot of people are asking, oh man, we love your combo, we love the combination you guys have. I just want you guys to get comfortable with the fact that you are looking at right now the Indecision. This is me and the Gallo. This is something that's been branded from the flow. It's something that we've built maybe for a little while now. We've been kind of giving our entity multiple identities, and that was a mistake. So we want to make it clear that the Indecision is presented by the flow. It is the flow, and we will be having special guests from time to time to get on here and speak. That's what we're about, man. Just spreading the knowledge, learning from others' experiences, and we're gonna move forward with that, man. But besides that, guy, why don't you let them know a little bit of the agenda today? Because I said we digging today.
Hey, man, before I hit up that agenda, I'm gonna point out one thing, bro. I like that. Nice little Easter egg. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I see you. I peep. But anyway, so today we wanted to hop on here. We didn't want to go too into depth into a lot of different things. We're just gonna keep it simple, and we're just gonna go off and show off some of our heat. And when I mean heat, we got the sneaker Kong here, so we already know this guy's Mr. Got Your Kicks on deck, all that stuff. So I figure, why not do a top 5 kicks? I myself have a couple pair of shoes. I do enjoy kicks. I may not be a sneakerhead, but I know I can do a little 5 and run it with my guy here. So, hey, man, how should we do this? You want to start from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
So, okay, I'm down to go, 5 to 1. One thing I want to tell y'all, we ain't really pulling out like crazy heat. We're not just about the hype. We're just giving the daily rotation, some of the shoes that we truly love in our collection. Because a lot of people are going to say, hey, why aren't you pulling out your Off-Whites? Why aren't you pulling out this? Why aren't you pulling out your Yeezys? Because, man, I love those kicks. I love all my kicks. The point is that I'm comfortable with my style and where my style is right now. And the guy, you could tell you this too, as we mature in age, you get comfortable rocking what you like and not what everybody's wearing. So that's what, when you see today, man, I know you're going to be like, oh, what is this guy doing? That's not better than what he got over here and over there. Because y'all might see my Instagram, but it's not that. Today we're just giving you the, a little something we like, man, little different flavors,
Algo diferente, like we always say and preach,
You know what I'm saying, man? Exactly, man. Algo diferente, flow. Everything that we're about is diversity and just being different, bro. Don't be, and this one thing, maybe in later episodes we're gonna deep dive into the Cudi documentary, but it's just one of those things where don't be scared to be an artist. Everybody creates different. You know what I'm saying? So, Gallo, why don't you hit me with your number 5, bro? Hit me with your number 5. And
honestly, man, I appreciate you giving me the chance to start us off, but let's do it right, man. The sneaker con. Let's get it started. This is you. Man. You do you, boo boo. Do your thing, dog. Let shine.
All right, I might not go in a specific order here, but number 5, it seems to be relevant, so let's go with number 5, man. So one of my top grills, one of my all-time favorite kicks. In 2009, I remember wanting these so bad. And, at the time, I'll be real with y'all. And Gallo's one of them like me, bro. When you go to the sneaker store with your mom, a lot of y'all want to spend 190 on one pair of shoes. But back then, all we were thinking about was what's on sale. Because I'm trying to get 2. I'm trying to get 2 for 190. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I don't know what's going on with y'all, but back in the day, these Converse were always on sale. And I don't know why you guys hated them, but they were fucking great ball shoes. But those are not my top. Those are not the 5s. But yeah, man.
I would
so for 5,
real quick, not to interrupt, those shoes you see that
go ahead, man.
Are mine, but unfortunately, at the time that they were mine, my foot grew exponentially. Not like a lot, but to the point where I had to move up in weight class per se. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just do the unselfish thing, and I let him have.
He says unselfish, but mind you, when they started getting to that size, they were kind of tight. This man started playing basketball in them. I think a couple times. I think I might have saw it at basketball class. You know, on days we didn't have to dress out, I caught you shooting in them. Saw
Probably
some
like
creases
once or
on there.
twice. I was like, oh man, let me at least try to get my foot in there.
Yeah, I'm dead, man. All right, bro. Number 5, Raging Bull 5s, bro. Beautiful
Don't
shoe,
do it to
man.
me. Don't do it to me.
You know, you got the silver tongue, bro. I love this shoe. I'm a big fan of all red. You know, the Red Octobers, all that stuff. But this was the first Red October in my eyes. You know, so this is what I'm gonna throw on number 5. I know it's kind of we went real hard for it to start it off, but yeah, the Toro Bravo 5s, bro.
Bro,
Gotta
I
go
feel
with
like
those.
that shoe is making me blush. Like I'm just
I
like, oh
love,
my God, you lucky MF.
bro. We're
If
for
I had that
Valentine's
shoe, I
Day.
think I would have to do the same thing. Hey, 5, rip, bust it out, do it. But all right,
Let's
hey,
go,
fuego, fuego. I like it. I like it. All right,
sir.
so with the 5th pick in this shoe pick, I'm gonna go with something like you said. It's not always about how much you spend on your kick and this and that.
Big
It's more
facts.
about how it makes you feel, how you like the shoe, X, Y, Z. And
Let's
me
go.
personally, later on in life, I kind of appreciate the fact of trying to make your own shoe, sort of say. So I got very big onto the whole Nike by you. So why not, do your own little thing with the nice pair of shoes. So I'm gonna go with these are gonna be the Blazer lows. We're gonna call these the Gallo lows. The
Okay,
red
okay.
Gallo lows. These are the red Gallo
Ooh.
lows. We got an all red shoe with the red sole. Gotta do it right. All red, all red.
Show
And
it to me, man.
just attention to detail and things of that nature of trying to make your
Of
own shoe.
course.
Obviously, all done by Nike. Minimalistic work I did, nothing crazy.
Nice.
Said it's the Gallo lows. We got the Gallo.
Let's go. Yo, man. You know what's crazy? You know I'm an old school sneakerhead because Nike by you used to be called Nike ID.
1,000,000,000,000%.
So that's how you know, man. Facts.
The
All
only
right,
reason I
man.
said by you is because the box specifically said in my face by you, like over here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, okay, okay, by you.
I'm dead. All right, man.
All right, hit it with the number 4.
So, when you start getting further into your collections, when you start getting over the hundreds and like those big milestones, you start getting like more picky. At me as a collector, I like to get different. I started doing something in particular where I like to particularly purchase the first signature shoe of certain players, and one in particular, man, that I love his energy. I would love to replicate that in my daily life. I want to give a shout out to this man, Russell Westbrook, bro. You're a real don, you're a real king, man. And I was able. They actually dropped during my birthday. This was a really cool shoe, bro. It has a lot of it's not your standard normal Jordan. And one thing I do love is you got the Jumpman on one toe, and this was Russ's first signature. And then you got Russ himself,
Fire.
that little high flyer, that little, what it is, man. We got the weights up right here. When you got those short man high flyers, slashers, just dogs, it hits different. So, hey, why not?
Why not? Yes, sir. I like it. I like it. A good old Rush shoe. I don't have an actual Russ. I don't know why I said Rush, but Russ shoe. But I do have I guess it's like I don't know if you would consider it a P, but it's like his own style of shoe of like a more standard basic skater type of vibe.
Nice.
Which is not in my top 5, which I would have gotten, but I want to keep it strictly, like we said, our 5 shoes. So with number 4, I shall go like you did 5. I'll go 4.
Okay.
By no means am I saying this is my favorite Jordan of all time, because I just want to let it be known that the number 5 is my favorite Jordan of all time. I just unfortunately have not come across a pair that I can have yet. And with that being said, I will go with the cool gray 4s.
Oof. Great shoe, man. Great shoe. And one thing I want you to show to the people,
yes, sir,
that on that shoe, just the slightest little hint of color could take it so far. That yellow flight under the Jumpman on the tongue. It's an all gray shoe, but that little hint is phenomenal, man. Beautiful shoe. I love it, bro. I love it. I'm glad you pulled out the 4s, bro. I love it that we're keeping it to the Jordan numerals. You know what I'm saying?
It might not be in chronological order, but it might be in Jordan order.
Facts, bro. Facts. All right, man. Number three for me, man. It's a shoe that I'm particularly fond of. I was a big Air Force fan growing up, so I love lows. I used to do the ankles, the no shows, but now I'm a crew sock type of person. I keep it real. I keep it funny, man. We can't go that way again. But and no beef for anybody that does ankle socks. It's just not my my cup of tea. But yeah, man, it's something I've been rocking a lot now. I do have a longboard, so I got on some Nikes. These ain't SBs because they got the skinnier tongue. So these are just
Okay.
retro Nikes right here, dunks. And man, freaking love these shoes, bro. Rock them all day. If you go on my Instagram, you probably see me with them on all the time. I love this shoe, bro. First pair of dunks, man. And you could do the highs and lows, but just right now I'm on a low phase. And yeah, bro, this shoe is an essential shoe if you could get your hands on it.
Hey, you mind showing me that tongue? Because I like that you mentioned something about a thinner tongue. Tongue. Damn,
Yeah.
my tongue
So
cooking awful today.
yeah, tongue twisters today, man. Yeah, you see that
Okay.
tongue like that.
I
So if you
like that.
fuck
I like
around with the SBs, they're always the chunky tongues.
yeah.
The Vans and the DCs we used to rock back in the day. Those real
Mhm.
skater shoes. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. I like it. I like it.
So that was number three for me, man.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna go with my number three. Like he said earlier, he said something about like what you're comfortable in and this and this and that. So before I show these shoes, I've always been like a very what's the word I want? Not bold, like very serious, regular black, white, gray color tones. I was never very
Conservative.
well, yeah, there we go. Exactly. So that's why with that one shoe was the red, because that red is like kind of heat and it stands out. So I've been as I've gotten older, I've learned to incorporate more colors into my palette. And this one I guess does a good job of that. And I'm gonna do it because I just love it. And I've every time people see, they're like, damn, I fuck with those shoes, and they're not even that expensive. So it's like, bro, you can get these for a good price. And I'm gonna go with these South Beach Pumas, the
Mm-hmm.
Clyde Drexlers, I believe it was, the courts. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, these were
Mm-hmm.
that South Beach, and when the shoe first started getting popping, and yeah, I had to cop me one of those because that shit too clean.
Man, hey, I had to get my hands on those too, bro. And for those sneakerheads that are kind of tapping into the game, but they're not too in depth with the game, that shoe was a like special drop because the Clyde, I think they were Clyde Pro or Clyde something like that. Yeah. So pretty much with
Clyde court, just to get the people.
Clyde Court, there we go. And just to get you all that information, that shoe released during Art Basel. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was 2017. I think we pulled up to that Art Basel, or 2018. I might be mistaken, but yeah, it was a special shoe they did over that weekend, and then it rolled out more later on. Then you just saw it in shelves. But that shoe in particular, bro, comfort. All right, comfort. Let's get to the color scheme. If you a Miami human being, son, that bro, I've rocked those shoes with my Sheffield jersey. I rocked them with those old school Marlins, some Dolphins. You get kinky with it, man. Oh, and by the way, if, like I said, some people think kinky is a little weird. We say kinky as something unique, strange. You into something kinky. We don't judge people
We've
here.
been trying to tell you, it's just how we speak.
Exactly. So I love it that you pulled out that shoe, bro. That's actually one of my favorites as well. It's funny because I was thinking about it because a lot of people don't know about Puma basketball, and Puma
Yeah,
basketball, bro, it's on the map, man.
on point.
And
And I will
yo,
say, because you mentioned like,
shout out to Kendrick Nunn, bro, because he's
oof,
a Puma athlete.
hell yeah, R.I.P. That one is more so of like that color, like how pound for pound player who might be the best pound for pound as far as like comfort and color scheme. Hell of a shoe.
And I say one thing, man, if you want to get that drip right, throw that on with some joggers because they have that little slim ankle fit.
Bro,
Puma,
that's what I
bro.
love even more. Something about being able to slip on shoes. Oof,
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Oof. Bro, we had number two already.
Let's go. Number two.
All right, man. I just keep it. This one's gonna throw people off. But, whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you right now. I'm 30 years old. My knees hurt. I'm flat-footed. My knees hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta go with something a little different. I have to pull something from my Europeans. The clogs. The clogs like the Dutch do. But we gotta keep it croc. Yes, man. I know that.
Dad, what are those?
I'm not trying to throw everyone off, man. I'm a
Oh,
very funky hippie type dude, so I love me some tie dye. You know what I'm saying? And bro, let's just be real, bro. The shoe that at the end of the day, your dog's there annoying the shit out of you because he wants to go for a walk and you don't want to throw nothing on. And sometimes slides, bro, you get your toes dirty, man. Florida, the grass is wet from that dew.
Facts.
So you hear like getting, so nah, man, you throw them clogs on. I know this throws a lot of people off, but the comfort in these is unmatched, bro. It's like walking on a cloud. I used to fuck with the guy years ago about this shit because he used to work in these motherfuckers. And I got to admit, finally, Crocs props.
Right. I never had the actual Crocs, but the same type of shoe. Mine were industrial,
Yeah,
non-slip, but the concept of that shoe is like miraculous. Like it's just crazy.
bro, because I used to use the wooden ones, but it's like, who would have thought a wooden shoe? You turn that bitch all rubber, and it's the greatest shoe ever.
Call it a day.
You step in some dog shit and you hose that bitch down, you call it a day. Like
100%.
so, yeah, man. And another shoe, like just this out of the rotation, but the foam runner from Kanye,
Mhm.
really innovative shoe, and I really fuck with it, especially those vermilions.
Hey,
Fire.
since you said innovative shoe, and
Ooh,
you
I
went
like
with
where
the
we're going.
more hippie vibes, like with that shoe you did, I'm gonna just pull it out. I'm gonna
Let's
just
go.
do it.
Let's go.
My
Let's
number
go.
two. Wow. Honestly, so I will say the five was probably planned. The four was probably planned. This one I did not even notice. I just looked at the box. I'm like, holy shit, it's ironic. But I'm gonna go with the Nike Space Hippie 2, apparently. So I'm doing two for two. I didn't know, but I'll take it.
Ooh, okay, okay. Wow,
Innovative,
love
the
that.
whole recycling scheme and aspect of it, very comfortable. And like I said, there's nothing like slipping your shoe into like your
Hmm.
foot into a shoe.
Hell
And
yeah, bro.
yeah,
Bro, that's one of my favorite. One of my, it's hilarious. I'm gonna take y'all back. Let me get a little story time in this. My final year of FIU, work going to FIU. Shout out to all my Panthers out there, to everybody over there getting a degree. God knows it's not easy. Keep your head up. You're gonna do this. We did it, so I know y'all can do it. And we're not school people. So, when I was going my final semester at FIU, I had to take
great point.
yeah, one of those what are those classes again that you have to take, but they're not in any way needed. It's like a required credit.
Honestly, I
I
can't
have it
remember. I'm
right
trying
there.
to think, but
I think it's with a C, isn't it? Like a something
credit.
credit. You need like one of those. Is it like like something like humanity credit? There we go. You need a humanity credit. You need one of those random classes. So I took a sustainability class with
Mhm.
all these people that really cared about the world. And mind you, I'm not. I'll be real. I'll be 100. That's all I've ever been on this show. I was one of those people that used to throw my McDonald's bags out the window when I was done. You know what I'm saying? So through time and age, I've grown and I've cared about nature, and I now understand why it's so important to us. So during that class, especially, I learned a lot, and I had to do a project. So what was I going to do my project on? I'm a sneakerhead. All I care about is sneakers. All I did was track, sneakers coming out. I did it about recycled shoes when they were fucking doing the rollout. And now we're at 2021, and my guy here owns a recycled shoe, and all the kids in class like laughed, and then one of my professor asked, "There's a sneaker community?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's a huge sneaker community, son." And if it's not more obvious than it is now, with all the kids fucking going crazy over shoes, yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
people are
fucking
getting
obvious,
shot in this sneaker community. That's how real it is.
bro. And the thing is, like, now it's being reported because it's white kids getting killed, but back in the day, there was always shootings at sneaker
Yeah,
releases,
it's been a thing
and
for some time. At the end of the day,
yeah,
people, when it comes to a shoe that's very exclusive, people will do things, that they shouldn't. So
exactly,
it's
man.
unfortunate.
So, man, that's crazy because this all brought us to the perfect point for the number one. Before I pull out the shoe, I'm just gonna give you, one last story about this. I come from the era where we used to wait outside in line for sneakers. We didn't do no fucking raffles. We didn't do none of that shit. And if we could buy them early, you spend, 20 to, if you had that funds, you go as high as you can go and try to get that shoe early. So I come, like, me personally, I come from a different era, and my dog is from my era. So we come from a different era. So these shoes, I waited in line. Back in the day, when you waited in line, it wasn't guaranteed you're getting a pair of kicks. You feel me? So
Oh,
All-Star weekend, we talking the second year LeBron is in Miami. We doing big things in Miami. So this was a big year. You know, Kobe had a great All-Star pair of kicks. KD probably had the best All-Star kicks he's ever had in his life. Millennium Mall in Orlando got closed down during this release, man, because it was the galaxies, it was the spaceships, it was everything you could think of. It was a crazy time, bro. I was lucky to get my hands on a 9.5. I'm a size 9, but you know, you make it happen. So, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pull out the big bangs, bro. I love this shoe, bro. You know, motherfuckers, I almost traded the shoe away for like 2 pairs of shoes, and to this day, I'm glad that I didn't, bro. Glow in the dark sole. You got your little NASA arrow things. Like this thing is like a fucking, I don't know, like a special piece of, I don't know, machinery, man. You got your little galaxy space theme stuff in the insides. You know, your boy, I like to take care of my kicks. I got those little IKEA soles. You know,
Oh,
get them
look
IKEA
at this,
anytime.
man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. But I you know, these shoes, they hit a special place for me. I gotta say, when these came out, I think I established myself as the sneaker con, as that dude. Like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get my shoe. And you know, nowadays, and for retail, bro, like a lot of you motherfuckers I don't respect, and not in a bad way. I just say, don't come at me because you don't know what it was to struggle. You ready to drop 150, $200 over retail to just get a shoe. I'm ready to do whatever it takes, wait in line, maybe not get my size, but I'll make that bitch fit. So I just want to make it, you know, very known to all these sneakerheads that are coming into the game and the ones that are just for the hype, because you guys are killing the game for a lot of us, bro. Because you know we really love this shit, as you can tell. So yeah, dog. You know, I put a
I
little
like that
sign off.
message you threw in there, man. I really did. I did.
Definitely.
All right. So with that being
Oh
said,
wait. One last thing,
oh,
man.
yeah,
I got
go.
receipts too.
Uh-oh.
You know,
Uh-oh.
see,
Uh-oh.
I keep my receipts. So if you try to say I bought my shit after on StockX,
All right,
you
man.
go.
So, hey, man. So, how much you dropped there? Well, you know, what's that value right there? What we working with? What you got? What you got?
Man, it's a little faded right here, but ooh, it's kind of rough. Shit, bro. If you think about it, $180.
Wow, that's not terrible. That's not
You
terrible.
know, considering.
That's where it starts. Like, okay, now I got to really question: should I buy this or not? Like, okay, what's my what?
Ayo, you've been buying 11s now. You know what it is to buy 11s. I used to buy 11s when they used to cost $170. 11s now are
Before that
like
was a thing.
220, 230, like 250. Golly, bro.
That's insane. Yeah, when I go on those like StockX and there's like those particular shoes I want to get or pretend I want to get, and I see the price, I'm like, oh Lord, okay.
Ah, yeah, I feel you.
But all right, with
Oh
that
man,
being said, I'm gonna top it off with my number one.
let's go.
Why not go with a number one?
Oh, this guy, you set me up, man. You didn't tell me we were doing this. I would have went five. I would have went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say,
No takebacks, no takebacks, man. It might not be your
man.
most traditional number one. My boy here might have a more worthy number one, but at the end of the day, it is a number one. It'll be my number one, specifically just because these colorways for me, just if you haven't noticed by now, like that black, white, and red trilogy is just phenomenal. It's just something.
And I'm tutti frutti over here, obviously. I'm tutti frutti over here with my rainbow.
Hey man, I got my colors in my shoes. You know, I'll say I got a couple. I got a couple.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know, I'm gonna go with the Jordan PSG ones.
Ooh, with the red laces too, man.
Hey, you know, I had to change it up. It was in the blacks for a while, and then I love that little detail right here. That I wish it
Love
wasn't
that, bro.
cloth, just because I feel like it could get messed up in the future, but it still looks fire.
Yeah. One thing I want to say about like a lot of people that stress keeping their kicks clean, bro.
Mhm.
Look, man, I'm getting to a point that a lot of my shoes are becoming 10 years old. I'm worried that someday I'm gonna open those shoes and they're just gonna fall apart. So let's
Yeah,
just wear our kicks while we have them, enjoy those shits, and stop adding extra stress to our life because, bro, the world's ending right before our eyes. So let's just rock our kicks and be happy.
I feel you 1000%. But on this particular shoe, it's like, damn, bro, with my luck. So notice how, if I'll try to make it, it's like a little piece of cloth. So just like,
Mm.
imagine just something, it's like, fuck, you got to take the whole thing. At least if it was
But you,
all rubber.
you don't gotta worry, bro. You got the sneaker con right here. I got the products that you need to clean your kicks, man. On my TikTok, I got a special video showing how I go, you know, in on some stains and giving you my secret sauce. So the guy who'll never gotta worry.
Hey
The guy
man,
who'll
so
never gotta
if
worry.
the stars were to ever align at some point in time, you know, you might have to like, you know, show me and help me get a day to just kind of. There's a couple shoes I got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Because no, it just
Man,
be that way.
maybe sometime soon, man. Maybe I gotta
Maybe,
take
who
a
knows?
special trip
Maybe.
over to the West. You know, it's been some time. You know, yo, shout out. I want to say congratulations to our boy Christian. on his new baby boy, man. You
Oh
know,
hell
I
yeah!
already,
Congrats to him and his
yo,
new little family.
yeah, man. Yo, we want to give you a big shout out to all of them, bro. One thing else, man. You know, I just want to say, man. I'm glad you did this, man, because you know, this wasn't my initial thought. Believe it or not, this was actually the Gallo, to come up with this top five, and you know, I get a lot of enjoyment like going into my collection, and it gives me an opportunity to see shoes I haven't seen in a little while. So, like, I really appreciate like this episode and giving me an opportunity to talk about something I truly love, bro. So, thank you, man.
Hell yeah, man! That's one of the reasons I had to do it. I'm like, fuck it. What's a better way to get us going than that?
Definitely, man, definitely. And you know, one thing, you know, just to kind of like as we close, you know, it's difficult to try to put these episodes out and try to like, you know, go with our daily lives and get this shit out there. So, you know, we're doing our best, man. I know a lot of people really fuck with us and they look forward to kind of seeing this shit. You know, even some people just kind of like, you know, get a little few seconds of it. So we are trying to like really push content out, and we're gonna really be, you know, like I said, that was the big intro to this whole thing, to let you know that, you know, the indecision does have the backing of the flow. Like, the flow has never stopped. This is a brand that's built and growing and continuously growing. We were founded in 2015. We became official 2016 with an LLC. This is something that is a true dream to the individual across from me or virtually across from me and myself. And we want people to know that, man, the flow is alive and some shit's really gonna go off soon, man. And we're not playing with that.
Mic drop. Boom. We out. It's JS Gallo.
Oh, Mizzy.